kindly be one of our subscribers. Here we discuss a lot about real estate, we discuss a lot about branding, SME space, and anything that will help you grow your business. So currently we are planning an event in Kisumu, the Kisumu Realtors Summit, that will be in June 28th, and which definitely means that we're doing a lot of conversations, a lot of meetings, a lot of engagements with stakeholders in Kisumu in general, and the Lake region in particular. And there is a lot that we are learning, just like when we did an event in Nairobi. There is a lot that we got to understand, we got to engage with the various companies that were participating. Now Kisumu also has its own fair share of interesting discussions. One of the discussions, which of course it's centered around the event that you're planning, is real estate. And the question that is on everyone's mind, especially the stakeholders, and by this I mean the banks involved, the developers, the investors, and now the common mwananchi, like somebody who has an interest in real estate, maybe just wants to build networks in the sector before now they decide to start investing, or they just want to buy an apartment somewhere, or land somewhere, and they want to just start getting into the real estate space. And the question has been, and this is the same question that was lingering on our minds when we did the first real estate event in Kakamega last year March, was this: we all know there is demand for housing that is across the country. I mean, it is, everyone knows that. We all know all banks specifically are all of them have a mortgage department. All of them are very keen on mortgage, offering uh, good deals to up to 15 years, up to 24 years, and something most of them are ranging around 9%. Some that is fixed interest, some are going as high as 10, 11, 12, but on reducing balance. And you realize there is mortgage availability, and then there is demand for the available for units, housing units. But now the problem has been supply, especially now when you come to Western. It's worse. There is literally nothing. In Kakamega, you can't tell me that there is a house that has been built specifically for sale. It's either somebody has built a house, then they changed their mind, now they want to sell it, or somebody has built a house, they've lived there for 5 years, maybe they want to move out of town, or they want to get another house, so they are selling this one. So it's not really like there is supply of any kind in Western Kenya. By Western, I mean, look at Vihiga, look at Kakamega, look at Bungoma, look at Busia, as far as Kitale. The closest that there is available units on sale is Eldoret, and they are all sold out. Now, when you come to Kisumu, there are several projects that are available. One, there is projects. There is a project that is in Kisumu, some town villas, and most of them are gone. And also the price point is very high, around 18 million. So literally like 80% of the target market is really beyond that budget, because mostly people are looking for houses between 6, 8, 10 million, like a majority of them. Now, apart from that, an interesting one is now the affordable housing project that is being done by LAP Fund at Makasembo, that area. You realize that all the studios, all the one bedrooms are all sold out. Right now we are talking of like 2 bedrooms, which basically confirms our point that the supply side is the problem, the demand side is there, the mortgage is there. Because now, the way it works is, the way real estate works is, when the demand is there, now the idea is, how do we induce supply so that now developers are able to set up the various units, the housing units, so that now that will definitely, the moment now there is supply and then the demand is guaranteed, now it creates business for everyone. It creates business for real estate agents who are helping buyers and sellers to connect. It creates business for valuers. It creates business for lawyers who do real estate conveyancing. It creates business for banks who are providing the mortgage facilities. It creates business for literally everybody, right? And then also with that kind of development, there is, the estate development comes up with a lot of business, such as sanitation and hygiene guys who do that. There is security. People definitely have to eat. People definitely have to go to a hospital, and many others. So now the question that is lingering on our mind, the question that is actually at the center of the whole engagement in Kisumu in June, is around how do we provide uh, how do we provide solutions, how do we provide strategies, how do we help developers to actually get on the ground, and are able to like invest their capital in terms of doing the units, so that now that will unlock the whole value chain. And we can only do that by bringing by developing an ecosystem, basically converging an ecosystem within one room. We need bankers, we need finance, we need insurers, we need investors, we need wealth managers, we need developers, we need engineers, we need architects, we need the government agencies, we need you, potential investor. There is a perspective that you have in real estate. Even if you don't have like a qualified opinion, there is your perspective, the way you look at things, the way you look at real estate, that is very important, and that will basically help to enrich the whole conversation that we'll be having in Kisumu. So we have several developers that are coming on board, the ones that are doing are planning to do housing units projects in Kisumu. We have those who are just purely selling land. Now, like, they sell you land and then you are able to develop yourself. Then you have contractors who, if you have land and you have the money, they can come in and help you develop, so that you don't have to worry about cement, you don't have to worry about dealing with fundis, you don't have to worry about where you will get a good foreman. Just put in the money, show the land, and they're able to do all that. Yeah. And then also it is getting it's getting interesting with the kind of solutions that banks are also now coming up with. For instance, you find like a bank like NCBA, just for instance, they are now creating a turnkey solution, whereby now you, as a diaspora, for instance, if you are living in the diaspora, you want to develop at home, all you have to do is reach out to them. They are able to they are able to set you up with qualified architects, qualified professionals, maybe quantity surveyors, qualified engineers, and contractors, in the sense that they can finance your project, and from start to end they do everything, and you just come in at the point of handover. So there is a lot that is coming up. There is a lot of opportunities in Western and Nyanza. Literally, you're looking at the Lake Region economic block that you can take advantage of. And apart from that, it's about, real estate is about looking at a whole spectrum of opportunities, and looking at where you can plug in, whether it is in terms of providing security solutions, whether it is in terms of providing affordable, maybe sanitation and hygiene services, maybe in terms of property management, maybe in terms of, coming in as an investor, you take 2 or 3 units and then you put them on as homestays, and many others. Yeah. So right now it's all about Kisumu, especially if you're an investor, and we can't wait to host you in Kisumu. Bye.